all over West Michigan. This is 24-Hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hello again. Welcome to Week 8 of the Football Frenzy. Only one to go before the playoffs. And tonight on the Frenzy, we'll check in on a bunch of 5-win teams going after win number 6. We'll also sort out some of the better conference races around. I'm Jack Doles, joined by the Frenzy crew, Larry Figursky and Casey Jones. Our crews hit the sidelines of 19 games. Start with their spotlights. First up, the big one of the OK Red, Rockford Eddies. Kentwood Rams open the night with a slim one-game lead. Well, that has disappeared. Up 3-0 in the second quarter. Kyle Freiberg to Quintavious Totten, 20-yard touchdown. It's 9-0 Falcons, led 16-3 at the half. Third quarter, well, the Michael Ivey show starts, takes the handoff, would not be denied here. Fights his way in, 27-yard touchdown, 22-3. Fourth quarter, it's Ivey again. The play after he had a touchdown called back on a penalty, he scores another one. 35 yards this time. Ivey, 248 yards, 3 touchdowns, and East Kentwood is celebrating tonight. They beat Rockford, final score, 35-3.
Spotlight number 2 shining on the OK Green. The 6-1 Bulldogs of Byron Center hosting the 7-0 and defending state champion Ducks of Zeeland West. Both teams a perfect 3-0 in the green. The only unbeaten teams in the conference, each having already locked up a playoff berth. They got to measure themselves against the big boys tonight. Down 14-7, Jake Bilesma from Byron Center deep to Braden Smith in stride, in the rain, catch at the 34, 65-yard catch and carry. We're tied at 14 midway in the first. Zeeland West then answering right back on the ground. Casey brings to Nick Josh, bounces his way through the hole, and he is gone. This one would cover 34 yards. Extra point failed. It was 20-14. Make it 28-14. Still in the second, Darius Parisi. Great move at the line as well on the cutback, and he goes 65 yards to Pater to up the lead at 34-14, and then make it 48-14. This is early in the third. Still Parisi again. This one from 35 yards out. The Ducks stay perfect. They down the Dogs tonight, 62-12.
Our third spotlight game is from the OK White. Lowell at Caledonia. The Scots there have been unbeatable at home, outscoring opponents 134-13 in their 3 wins at home. And that's where they got the Red Arrows tonight, who haven't been held off the scoreboard since 1998. First drive of the game, and Caledonia on the board first. Logan Sewell up the gut, capped off a 7-play, 96-yard drive, 7-0 Caledonia. And it wasn't like Lowell was without chances, but the Fighting Scott defense set the tone. 2 first-quarter first-down stops, including that one at the 3-yard line. Caledonia holding Lowell under 100 yards on the ground, and then Lowell, they couldn't stop Eddie Kelly. Eddie Kelly, Tanner Christian toss over the middle, and Kelly just shedding tacklers. 1, 2, 3 Lowell Red Arrows, and he has gone 82 yards. He scored 19 touchdowns on the season. It was a 20-0 Fighting Scots lead at the break. Second half, more from the Christian-Kelly combo. This one on 4th and 16, and Kelly makes the move 31 yards to the house. Caledonia wins 33-0. Their opponents still just 13 points at Caledonia's home turf.
All right, the other big game in the OK White was Christian at East Grand Rapids. Eagles needed a win to get in the playoffs. He still needs 2. Both teams desperately needed the win. Check it out. Drake Harris on the sideline for this one. 4th and goal from the 2. Mikey Roth rolls left. He's got Mason Benberry wide open. 7-0 Pioneers. Kicked the field goal late in the half. They're up 10-0 at the half. 17-7 third quarter. Bad snap block punt right in the arms of Carter Masick. Caught it and takes it into the house. 31-7 East Grand Rapids. Big win for the Pioneers.
Special and emotional night in Granville, where the Bulldogs retired jersey number 11 tonight in honor of the late Ryan Fisher, who of course died suddenly in his sleep during his senior year 7.5 months ago. The jersey retired in all 3 sports in which he starred: football, baseball, and hockey. Ryan's parents, Scott and Ronnie, also presented with a National Military Award on Ryan's behalf, the Black Lion Award, named in honor of a former West Point All-American who was killed in Vietnam in 1967. Before his death, Ryan had been accepted to West Point. As for the game, a must-win for both Granville and Grand Haven. The Dogs and Bucks each needing a win to have a shot at the postseason tonight. Those guys playing with Ryan in mind. Let's take you out. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and it's Granville's Ryan Korndike, handoff to Nolan Meekoff. 14 of his 135 yards. First of 3 touchdowns. It was 8-0 Granville. 10 minutes into the second, then Granville, Korndike this time. Brian Capiello, and he'll break tackles. 40 of his 191 yards. First of his 2 TDs. It was 14-6. And then late in the half, Korndike's going to try his first pass of the night. Guess what? That worked as well. Capiello will be on the receiving end. This one would cover 50 yards. Boys, great job. Somewhere Ryan's giving you a big salute tonight. Granville wins it big, 53-18.
And also from the red, Hudsonville at West Ottawa. The Eagles fighting for their playoff lives, and the Panthers, they're just fighting to stay in the OK Red race. But this all Hudsonville. First quarter scoreless game. That's Mason Oppel on the keeper. A 4-yard touchdown. He's just committed to play football at Davenport. Oppel has. Still in the first here. He's going to fumble the snap, but picks it up and takes it himself. It was a 24-0 Eagles lead, and they cruise. Hudsonville rolls West Ottawa 45-0.
First place on the line in the OK Gold, South Christian at Thornapple Kellogg. A Sailor win, and they're locked into the playoffs. Opening kickoff into the hands of Connor Collier. And this is slow developing, but he gets a hole, and then it's not slow. He just turns on the Jets. 95-yard kickoff return, and the Trojans had an early 7-0 lead. They were fired up. But John Wasink goes to work, little bubble screen to Brandon Van Solkema, and he gets a block, and he's gone. Touchdown, 7-7. Then hand off to Jeff Plasman. He's going to go 58 yards for the score. South Christian in the playoffs now, and it looks like OK Gold champs. They win at 35-23.
In Battle Creek, SMAC crossover tonight. East leading Lakeview. The Spartans already playoff bound. 5 wins on an 8-game schedule, hosting 4-3 Bears of St. Joe's. Portage Northern St. Joe's back to punt, and Lakeview's TJ Fisk picks it up. It's a 7-0 Spartan lead. Still in the first half then, Malik Shard will take rock here and find a seam, and he breaks through, goes 80 yards for the score. Lakeview continues. They win it big, 35-0.
Portage Northern and Battle Creek Central both out of contention for the SMAC West title, but both needing to likely win out to make the postseason. After 3 scoreless quarters, this is Josh Leiter in the fourth, making a nice move, picks up the first down, and that's going to set this up from Thomas Sheffert, the keeper and the game winner. Portage Northern wins it 7-0. Their playoff hopes still alive.
Well, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll check in on the OK Black and a few other conferences. Stick around, Frenzy. Be right back.